Hello, welcome to Geometry. My name is Mr. Anderson. I'm excited to have you with us. It's going to be distance learning, but we got this. We can do it, no problem. Today's just going to be a very short introductory video so you can see what the class is going to be like, and then you're going to do a little survey to tell me how you would like the class to be like. So let's get started right away. Here is the Schoology webpage. You've probably already seen this. In fact, I know you have because you had to go into that first day folder to see this video. You'll notice a few links right away. Here's a weekly landing page to tell you what we're going to do in any given week. I'll keep updating that weekly. For those of you that like a big picture, here's a Geometry A calendar. That's an overall schedule. It has everything we're going to do all trimester in it. I'll adjust it as we go on, but it's all there. This is your Zoom link. You're going to use that same link for class, or if you want to visit me during my office hour. So our next class is at 9 if you are in Geometry A first period, and that'll be 9 on Thursday. If you're watching this and you're in my fourth period class, I'm not going to see you guys until Friday, and that is at 12:15. And yours will say class at 12:15 if you're my fourth hour. I'm just using my first hour class as an example. There is a textbook link down here. We can talk about that later too. That's a link to the textbook, so you can have the textbook and take a look at it whenever you need it. So let's start talking about what typical class is going to look like. The work's going to be assigned in chapters, so chapter 1, and you can just hit that Zoom link whenever we have class, and we'll have class, and this will be like if we do class on September 9th, you can click this, and then there's different lessons here, and there'll be more later, and it says right here, like, oh, we're going to do this one on September 10th. So if you are in my first period class on September 10th, we're going to do this lesson here. If you're in my fourth period class, that probably says September 11th, right? So you click on that, you open it up, here's the lesson, and you got a few options here. There's some blank notes. So those of you that like to take notes as we work together, you'd be filling those out. There's also some filled in notes. That's if you miss class or you prefer just to pay attention and look at the notes afterward, these ones are filled in for you. So there's some notes right there for you ready to go. This very first lesson that we're going to have on either Thursday or Friday, we're going to do the lesson together live, and we'll fill out these notes as we go. It'll be a pretty short lesson, so it won't take a whole lot of time. And then you get to do the assignment. Now, here's a big thing. Today's assignment, you're going to be asked to fill out a survey of your preferences and how you would prefer to learn. This very first one, we're going to have the live session here where we go through the assignment, and then we'll do some like little group work and interconnected stuff together, and then you'll do the homework assignment. That's a typical way we'll probably do this class. However, I want to give you guys an option. Another thing we could do, if you like, is I could make short little videos on the content, and you could watch those videos ahead of time, and then our live sessions we could have shorter and just be emphasized on making sure we understand some of the concepts and like ask things back and forth. Now, that is just a fine way of doing it. If you want to do it, you can indicate that in the preference chart. Just be aware, if we do it that way where we have a video first, I'm going to expect you to actually watch the video. And the very first thing we'll start with our classes that are live is I'll ask a little questions that kind of tell me, I mean, they'll be easy questions, but questions that let me know that, yeah, you indeed did watch a video. So two options. One, we just do the lesson together. It'll be a little bit longer of a live session, but we'll do the lesson together, do the activities, and then have homework time. Or two, I do a short video that shows you the content, and then our live sessions will be shorter where we just do that get together part. Either way is fine with me. Just be aware that I'm going to ask your preference on it. Regardless of how we do the lesson though, afterward you do a homework assignment pretty much every time we do it. This one's 1.2.1, you can just download it. I just took a PDF of the textbook here, so you can just download that right here. Or you could have used that other link for the textbook on the main page and download the whole textbook if you like. All you need to do is do the problems. You can do them on a separate piece of paper and take a picture and upload it. You can take that, put it on Notability, do it on Notability and upload Notability, however you like to do it. Just complete the assignment, turn it in, you're good to go. I am going to expect those assignments get done pretty much the day of, next day at the latest, because I want to make sure we stay up on this course, and I don't want to see people falling behind. If that happens, I'll definitely give you a call, give a call home and see if there's anything I can do to help you guys out. All right, this introduction is almost done. So for today, what you need to do today, you saw that first day folder because you're watching this video, right? There's this first day checklist. It said read this first, so hopefully you did, so you know what you needed to do. Basically, you had three things to do. Watch the introduction video. We're almost done with it. Good job. Skim through the syllabus. I'll show you that. And then complete the first day survey. So the syllabus is under that first day folder on the bottom. There's a geometry syllabus. I would just skim through it. It's a good thing to kind of read up what the class is like. It'd be a good thing to do. And then once you're done with that, complete the first day survey and you are done for your very first day of school. An asynchronous day at that, which is kind of weird, but you got this. All right, so first day survey, just has some questions. What's your name? So that if you have something I need to talk to you about later, maybe you have a question for me, I know who to address, right? And if you have a nickname you want me to call you by, let me know that. And then just a real quick question, how are you feeling today? Are you excited? Are you worried? Are you like, what are your feelings for this, your first day of school? I want to know. I want to get to know you guys. If there's anything you want me to be aware of, that would be the spot to put that. Just let me know, like, hey, Mr. Anderson, something you should know, and I'll do it. And then here are those questions for preference. How would you prefer content to be delivered? Do you want to learn the material from a posted video and then use shorter live sessions? Or do you want to learn the material and do those checks for understanding during a little bit longer sessions all at once so you don't have to watch those videos on your own? Again, I'm good with it either way. I just want to know your preference. And then there's textbook preferences. We haven't talked about that yet, but you saw that I was showing there's links to the textbook in your Schoology webpage. If you're okay with using the online textbook, click that. You're okay with the online textbook. It's not a problem. However, some of you guys might prefer to have an actual physical textbook in your hands. If you'd like that, I can set up a time for you to pick one up. Just let me know by clicking that box. The last questions just have to do with comfort level in this class, like how comfortable are you with distance learning? How comfortable are you asking me questions? Like, you don't know me yet. I understand that. I get it. You might be really outgoing, like, yeah, I like talking to anybody, and say 5, I'm comfortable. Or you might be really reserved and be like, I prefer to try to figure things out on my own first. Answering that question honestly would really help me understand how much I should reach out to you rather than waiting for you to reach out to me. And then just last one is on a scale of 1 to 5, how comfortable are you with understanding how this class is going to work? I know this is a short introduction. We haven't talked a lot about it, so it's quite all right if you're not comfortable yet. But I'm curious how comfortable you're feeling with, like, all right, yeah, Mr. Anderson's got this geometry thing. I think I can follow it. I think I know what's going on. All right, that's it. Take a look at that syllabus. Finish the survey. I'll see you guys either Thursday or Friday.